Are you feeling overwhelmed and burnt out, like you don't want to do anything anymore? Like you want to take a long, nice break from all the responsibilities, all the doing, all the running around, all the chasing after. If you're at that point and it is just June, I want to offer you a different perspective moving into the rest of this year. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Positive Success Show. My name is Dom Narciso Kim, and I help women entrepreneurs start a mission-driven business and lifestyle. I'm also a high-performance coach and author of the book, Live Your New Story, Discover Your Best Self, and Live Your Best Life. So I have this sense, this growing sense, especially after talking to a lot of high-achieving women in the world, leaders, people with goals and dreams, that it feels like the end of the year, and we're only midway. And so I started to ask myself, why do we feel so exhausted? What is it that's happening around the world? Not just here in Australia, but in the US, in Europe, in Latin America, all these different places. Why are people feeling tired? And this is my take. I think and believe that we put so much pressure on ourselves to perform, to be our best, to keep going, to push through, to strive and go after it, that we put so much pressure and we don't allow ourselves to relax. We don't allow ourselves to have a break, to slow down, to take some time, to go for a walk, to take things off our plate, to say no, to create boundaries, to finally ask, hey, can you help me? See, as I had written in my book, I am a recovering, overachieving perfectionist. And all of my life, all of it, since I want to say fourth grade, I have been striving for excellence. I've been striving for that straight A report card. I've been striving to get into that good college, to get that good job, to get that promotion, to do well in business. I mean, if you're resonating with this right now, like, I don't know, snap your fingers. I can't hear you, but snap your fingers or be like, yes, Dom, I totally resonate with that. And you keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself and not allowing yourself to rest, to recover, to heal, to nourish yourself. There's going to come a point where it's just going to feel so exhausting. And I have to say, over the past few years, as much as I've pushed to build my business, to build a new lifestyle for myself, and how much joy and energy and positivity and awesomeness I've gotten from it, I've also gotten tired. And I'm sharing this with you because I don't want you to make the same mistake. I don't want you to push, give it your all, have a couple successes and then crash. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive. I want you to feel good. I want you to create what you want to create in the world, contribute what you want to contribute, make connections with the people that you want to make connections with, create the kind of lifestyle that supports you and your vision and your goals and your dreams. I want you to be happy. I want you to thrive. I want you to be your best. And as I'm speaking and talking, I know it's hard to slow down, especially when we've been locked up and locked down for 3 years during the pandemic. There's how can I explain it? There's this sense to catch up. I need to catch up on life. I need to catch up on where I'm supposed to be at this time in my life. I need to catch up. And my response to that is, you don't need to catch up. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. If ever, stop what you're doing, go listen to some good music, relax, it's going to be okay, and allow that calm voice within you to emerge. In a lot of my my personal development teaching and teachings with my women entrepreneurs, I always talk about bold, positive action. Keep doing the thing that's going to move the needle. Keep pushing yourself. Do something that's courageous, that's brave. Sometimes those actions are inactions, like do something for yourself, not just for the business, not just for the career, not just for the relationship, not just for, someone else. Do something for yourself. And when you take that, you do something for yourself, take that bold, courageous action for yourself, that will have ripple effects on what you are building, on what you are creating, on what you are doing. I see that a lot of high achieving folks, especially, folks that are trailblazing in their industries, it's so incredible to watch people reach their dreams and go after it. But it's always at a cost of our, what is it? At a cost of our energy, at a cost of our our sense of well-being. And if there's anything that you can get out of this episode, it's if you feel like you've been fighting and striving for a long time in your life, that it's okay to rest. And it's okay to take a step back. And it's okay to reassess and look around you and see, like, is this the pace and rhythm in which I need to continue? Because if you're like me, I'm approaching the big 40 soon, in about a year or so, and I realized that you don't have to keep working like you did in your 20s and your early 30s. Like, you've been around the block, you know what you're good at, you know what you enjoy. You can totally work differently and work, I love this word, work more in alignment with the kind of life you want to live next. Work more in alignment with the kind of life you want to live next. I mean, I will forever be, celebrating and pushing and coaching and challenging people to reach deep within themselves to be their best. And at the same time, take care of yourself, take care of your energy, take care of your soul, take care of your needs, ask for help. The highest achieving individuals, like, I know it's hard to ask for help because we're the ones out there helping everybody else. So take some time, reassess. What do you want now? What is important to you? How do you want to live this next chapter? What's going to be meaningful? Where do you want to invest your time? Where do you want to invest your energy? And how do you want to show up? We don't always have to show up with this, massive, I'm going to take over the world. Like, there are moments for that. And then there's also moments to rest and relax and go within. Right now in Australia, it is winter. It's winter, it's cold outside, it's gray, and I have been in this mode of, gosh, like, it's okay to slow down. Look at nature. What is nature telling us to do? We're not, a good friend of mine, would remind me, she's like, Dom, we're not meant to bloom and bloom and bloom and bloom and bloom. Like, we're not meant for that. We're meant to, like, bloom, and then shed our petals and then grow again, regenerate, go through our seasons, and then come out even more beautiful. And as I continue to live this beautiful adventure and this thing called life, raising my kids overseas and, doing work that I'm really, really passionate about, it's learning to see life in its seasons and pursuing life in a way that feels most aligned in that moment. And there are no right or wrong answers. It's just you knowing yourself and knowing what you need at this time. And if you have been striving for decades, since you were a kid, you were that person that was, like, leading the pack, going after it, achieving, all these great external things, and you feel tired, it's okay to slow down, to be still, to reassess, and to get connected with yourself again. Because it's in that stillness that your true voice, your inner wisdom begins to emerge. And as I continue sharing this, I know that I'm in that stage of allowing my inner wisdom to emerge. And it's beautiful. It's scary. It's unknown, but I trust it. And if you've ever gone through any type of life transition, changes in relationships, changes in careers, changes in who you are and what you do and your identity, a lot of it is letting go of controlling it all and allowing yourself to emerge as a more beautiful human being. I don't know how else to explain it, but you have gone through all that you've gone through in your life for a purpose and for a reason, and that it has prepared you for this moment, for this meeting with this, this episode, and you're listening to it and you're gaining energy from it or gaining some wisdom from it or perspective. But ultimately, if you're tired, just rest, slow down, reassess, be with yourself, be still, and allow that voice to emerge and trust it. Listen to it, follow it. It's guiding you. I have so many experiences in my life where I felt like I had to control everything. But the more and more I live, the more and more I experience hardship and challenges, there is a time when you just realize, like, I can't do it all by myself. I have to let go, have faith, trust the process, and just take it one step at a time. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. I know that it's different from my other episodes, but I wanted to share this with you because I have this sense that after all these conversations with other entrepreneurs and leaders, that there's this heaviness, this tiredness in a lot of people's energy, and just wanting to say, you're going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Take a moment to relax, take a moment to rest, recollect yourself, allow yourself to enjoy the summer, just do what you need to do to recharge. And, let's get back up, right? After you get your rest, like, fill yourself up again. Fill yourself up again with whatever you need to fill yourself up with. Nourish yourself, nourish your body, nourish your soul, and keep believing in the process. Our lives and the obstacles and the challenges we face, they're all there to teach us. So thank you again for listening and watching. I hope to see you next week. Have a good one.